Southaven, it is now time for the very first competition of the event, JCB Racing. Our 8 Monster Jam superstars have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. The winner of this round will move on to the semifinals and be that much closer to the racing win. Who's ready for JCB Racing?
In the right lane, make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. Taking on his opponent in the left lane, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. We've got one driver with a racing background, Jamie Sullivan, up against a veteran of the sport. First round in racing as both of our drivers pull to the line. Let's go green! Looks like a restaging here of the race. You can also know this by watching those racing lights at the end of the tunnel. This is the communication to our drivers, and they're waiting for that one green light. Staging currently with our officials to pull to the line to make for one fair race. 2 drivers and only 1 spot in the semifinal round. Let's go racing! Your winner is John Zimmer in Zombie. Once again, your winner of that last race was John Zimmer in Zombie. Next matchup, pulled to the line in the right lane. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Taking on his opponent in the left lane, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. A big challenge for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco to take out one of the best racers we've got in the series. But anything can happen. Fernando is a smart driver behind that wheel. Only room for one. Let's go green! Your winner is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Once again, your winner of that last race was El Toro Loco. In the right lane, let's hear it for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Taking on his opponent in the left lane, Matt Cody in Gravedigger. An exciting matchup here, Matt Cody and Gravedigger with 9 racing wins under his belt this season, up against Montana Robbins with a total of 9. A really close race in talent with these 2, each one of them hoping to make their way to the semifinals. Let's go green! Looks like a race too close to call. We've got our Monster Jam officials reviewing the footage right now to see which one of these drivers crossed that finish line first. A tight race between Gravedigger and Plain Crazy. Only room for one of them in the semifinal rounds. We've got our Monster Jam officials reviewing that footage. I just got word advancing on to the semifinals is Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy advances on to that semifinal round. Bring your eyes to that Monster Jam turn cone. If at any point that Monster Jam turn cone is knocked out of its parameter, it does mean a disqualification for that driver, which is exactly what happened to Matt Cody in Gravedigger. This just shows you in the JCB Racing competition, not only do you have to be fast, but you gotta be careful of those Monster Jam turn cones. In the right lane, let's hear it for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Taking on his opponent in the left lane, Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Only room for one more driver in the semifinal round. The winner of this race will take on Plain Crazy. Angelina Knock looking for that racing win, but Triton Robbins looking to stand in her way. Let's go green! Your winner is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. An exciting round one of JCB Racing already underway, so let's unpack the action that has led us to the semifinal round. We see Zombie taking on El Toro Loco after Zombie took out Sparkle Smash and El Toro Loco defeated Terminal Velocity. We're going to get to see these two battle it out with only one of them moving on to the final round, and then it will be a battle of the brothers as we see Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy battle it out against his older brother Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Only one of the Robbins brothers will make it to the finals and face off the winner of our very first matchup. We've determined the fastest 4 drivers. Only 2 will make it to the semifinals, with only 1 driver earning those first 8 points.
That's right, Keaton. We started with 8, but now we're down to the fastest final 4 here in Southaven. You guys did such a good job counting in the last competition. I need you guys to get loud one more time for the JCB semifinal round.
In the right lane, we've got Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco facing off in the left lane up against John Zimmer in Zombie. 2 very competitive, fierce, aggressive drivers enter the track for JCB Racing. Both of them pull to the line and wait for that light to go green. Looks like we need to take a look back at the Super Glue Food to the Action replay. Our officials reviewing the footage right now to see exactly whose 2 BKT tires were able to cross that finish line first. Such a close race within feet of each other out on the track. It all comes down to a few inches of those BKT tires. Who's crossed that line first? It's gonna take speed and agility to make it to the finals. I'm getting word. Advancing to the finals is John Zimmer in Zombie. Zombie moves on to the finals, but his opponent is yet to be determined. We've got to see a battle between the Robbins brothers. We've got Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy in the right lane, taking on his older brother Triton Robbins in Crazy Train in the left lane. Each one of them getting racing wins here this weekend. A little fun rivalry between the 2 siblings right now. Triton Robbins does have the advantage, 6-4 in the JCB Racing. Let's go green! The stakes are high this evening. Another replay. We've got our officials reviewing that footage. Check it out on the Super Glue. Glued to the action replay. Both Robbins brothers tight and close around that corner, coming past that Monster Jam turn cone. But whose BKT tires cross that line first? I just got word. It's Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Southaven, we started with 8. We saw some heated rivalries as we got down to the final 4. But now this is it. This is the racing final round. It has all led up to this. The winner of this race will take home the first 8 points of the event. And that top spot on our BKT overall event leaderboard. Southaven, I want to hear you if you're ready to meet our racing finals contenders.
He's got the best racing record on the entire series. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. Behind the wheel since 2005, absolutely managing any track out there. Make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. A veteran of the sport, John Zimmer takes on Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. We do have Triton Robbins having the advantage. He's got an advantage of 4 wins up against John Zimmer in Zombie here in the JCB Racing competition. We see these two battle it out. Triton Robbins actually having 9 wins up against John Zimmer in Zombie. But we have seen a rematch of these two before this weekend. So we've got a little bit of a rivalry in the build in the racing finals. It all comes down to this moment right here. Only one of them will cross that finish line. The first 8 points of the event are on the line. Keep your eyes on those racing lights as we prepare to go green. Your winner is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train makes this JCB Racing win at number 16 for him so far this season. He not only took out John Zimmer right here today, but he did it earlier as well, proving no one can beat Triton Robbins right here in Southaven in the Landers Center. You have seen your very first competition winner. One more time, give it up for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Triton Robbins, you're back on the pod at the end of racing. Team Robbins has been undefeated in racing all weekend long. You guys have figured out this track better than the other competitors. Does it feel good to be both of you guys on top once again?
That's for sure. Team Robbins to the top in racing all weekend. Hopefully take that 4th racing win tomorrow. But it's all about tonight. 2-wheel skills and freestyle still left, and this Crazy Train is only getting crazier.
And we saw your dominance in racing already. You're pretty strong in the 2-wheel skills. That led you to your overall earlier today. You feeling good about 2-wheel?
Yes, for sure. You know what? We had some issues with the shocks earlier on this truck, so believe it or not, getting used to a little bit of a different shock package on the front. But you know what? That ain't going to slow the crazy train down. We're going to do some awesome stoppies and hopefully do some big wheelies across the pod and tear it up in two-wheel skills.
If you guys want to see Triton Robbins tear it up, make some noise!
Before we jump back into the action, let's take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard. We see Triton Robbins securing his place in first place with a total of 8 points. John Zimmer Sr. in second place for Team Zombie. And check this out, because we actually have a two-way tie for third place between El Toro Loco and Plain Crazy, both of them with a total of 4 points. And then we have a four-way tie for fifth place. That's Gravedigger, Megalodon, Sparkle Smash, and Terminal Velocity, but with points still on the line and plenty more action to happen. This whole leaderboard can be completely shaken up. The next competition to come is going to bring plenty of action, but right now I got my new friends joining me at the desk. We've got Carter and Boogie here. Southaven, give them a big warm welcome. Here we go. Now, you guys are here at Monster Jam. Is it your very first time here?
Yes.
And are you ready to see some cool trucks?
Yeah.
He's ready. Okay, well, before we do that, I'm going to have you guys take a look at this video board, right? We're going to have a race. It's Sparkle Smash versus JCB Digatron and Zombie. Only one of them can win. Who do you think is going to win, Carter? Sparkle Smash, JCB, or Zombie?
Zombie.
Ooh, Boogie, who do you think?
Zombie.
Okay, I love this. We're Team Zombie over here. Let's see if you guys are right. Let's kick it off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go green. All right, guys, we're off to a good start here with the race. Now I see Zombie. He's not in the lead right now. Uh-oh, he's in second place. Carter, do you think, oh wait, around the corner, you think he's got a shot?
Yes.
Do you think Zombie can still do it, Boogie?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. We gotta watch closely. Those corners can be tricky. Oh no, he's falling to the back. Sparkle Smash takes the lead. But wait, Zombie pulls through. He takes the win. You guys give me a high five. How did you guys know Zombie would win? You guys are smart guessers. I gotta reward you for that though. So I wanna let you guys know that after the event is over, you guys, with your family, you guys are going to the post-show meet and greet. This is your ticket. I want you to take it. And you've got the opportunity to get to meet all of the drivers here on Monster Jam Arena Championship Series Central. Are you guys excited to meet the drivers?
Yes.
You think you're ready?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are going to have a blast. I can't wait for you to meet them. And Carlos, if any of the fans here want to be just like Carter and Boogie, how can they go to the post-show meet and greet?
That's right. If you guys scan the QR code that is on the video screen right now, you can lock in your own tickets so that way you can join the drivers, get some photos, maybe take some autographs, maybe hear some competition takeaways right after the event. Plus, you'll get a couple of Monster Jam swag to take home. Remember, sales end 1 hour after the event start time, so you got to lock them in soon.
Here at Monster Jam, we're all about fun, but we're also all about safety. If you're here right now in the Landers Center, I want you to do me a favor, bring your eyes to the red plastic. These are our safety holds. We need you to keep your hands, your feet, your coats, all of your belongings off of our Monster Jam safety holds during our entire event. If at any point we do see any belongings, hands, feet, or anything up on our safety holds, we do have to unfortunately pause our Monster Jam event, pause the action, and pause the fun. So in order to have a fun, even-keeled, smooth event, please just keep yourselves away from our safety holds. They're there so we can put on a fantastic Monster Jam event. Our second competition is just moments away. It's the two-wheel skills challenge. Here in this competition, where each driver gets 2 attempts, we want to see crazy stoppers, poppies, wheelies, and so much more. But you know what? No one explains it better than our very own drivers. We are ready for the two-wheel skills challenge in Southaven. This is your very first opportunity to become an official Monster Jam judge. Carlos, these fans hold the destiny of our drivers quite literally in the palm of their hands.
Exactly, and they're gonna do that by going to judgeszone.com. In fact, if you wanna get there right now, because you're gonna be scoring from the first driver to the last one, so get to judgeszone.com. Your city code is STH. Again, that's STH. Remember, you're gonna have that BKT slider ready to go because once they touch down on their last attempt, you will have 20 seconds to lock in those scores. I think you guys are ready. You guys have been pumped up all night long. So let me make you make some noise for the two-wheel skills challenge.
First to hit the track, it's time to get loud for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Judgeszone.com, it's your time to shine. Show your love, score now.
It is no easy job kicking off a competition and heading out to the track first, but it's a no thing for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. She heads out with 2 successful attempts. Check it out in the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. She looks confident and comfortable up on 2 VKT tires, but that's not enough. She takes it up and over the pod. That is a great run to begin with, and I can't wait to see what you scored. So let's check it out. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's a 7.251, a solid score, and your current score to beat. Next up, a run that could mean history for our next driver. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Could mean potential trouble on the track for John Zimmer Jr., but he refires. He's good to go.
Get loud for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity. Judgeszone.com, check out the video board for that replay. Perfect vertical position there. Scan that QR code, lock in your scores.
You know, Carlos, I don't know what the Monster Jam equivalent is to clutching your pearls, but this is one of those moments. I mean, we are on the edge of our seat, but in typical John Zimmer Jr. fashion, he delivers an epic combination, a fantastic run, 2 very successful attempts, and especially some extra, spice there, extra foot on the throttle, levels of difficulty added into that second attempt, and your scores are locked in. So let's check it out. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is, it's an 8.512. We have a new leader. Next to hit the track, make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Put your hands together for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. 2 attempts, 2 poppers, a little creativity there at the end. Locking your scores at Judgeszone.com.
I don't know, Carlos, but I think this might have been the best 2-wheel skills attempts we've seen from Matt Cody and Gravedigger here so far this weekend in Southaven. He must feel that competitive spirit boiling up inside, but you check it out on the Super Glue, glued to the action replay, up on 2 PKT tires, waving those to the fans. And he is waiting for that score from you Monster Jam fans. We've got it locked in. That current score to be right now is held by John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. It's a score of an 8.512. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is so close, but a solid score at that. It's an 8.345. Right now, that's good enough for second place. She's looking for those shark attacks. Southaven, make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. She's waving hello to you, Monster Jam fans.
The Predator is out of the water onto the track. Angelina Knock in Megalodon. I don't know if I've seen that last attempt from her before. The slap wheelie to end it off. She's out of the cab, Southaven. Show her some love.
What did I tell you? We could count on a fearless run from Angelina Knock, and that's exactly what we got. 2 successful attempts, and I love that part where she waves those BKT tires to the fans, and I can't wait to see what you guys thought. We got your scores locked in. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 6.546 right now. That's good enough for 4th place. Next to hit the track, it's your JCB Racing winner, Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Conductor arms in the air, Southaven. Liner Center, did somebody order a crazy set of combinations? Make some noise, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
Triton Robinson, Crazy Train, looks happy after that run, and I can understand why. Check it out in the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. I think he might be gunning for that nickname of Combo King, proving he not only has technical skill, but he's able to add a little flair to that two-wheel run. He's showing off, looking like he's having a blast out on the track. It is no easy job you've got being the judges, and your scores are locked in. We got that current score to beat right now, held by John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. It's a score of an 8.512. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... it's a 9.004. We have a new leader. Next up, he wants to see those zombie arms. Make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie.
Make some noise. John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Man, I hope he's got some dental insurance. That jaw has been going through it during the two-wheel skills challenge. Let us know what you thought of that run at judgeszone.com.
So fun to watch John Zimmer in Zombie. Look like he's having an absolute blast out on that track. And I know that the Monster Jam fans love a run with a little bit of destruction in there. So maybe that body damage is going to actually help some of those fans put that score a little higher. But it's coming down to the skills. And of course, your scores, which we got locked in. So let's go ahead and take a look. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie, it's a great score. It's a 7.648 right now. That's good enough for 4th place. Next competitor's ready to hit the track, and buckle up because this flight might have a little turbulence. Let's hear it for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. One attempt down, one attempt remaining.
That will do it. Let's hear it for Montana Robbins. Plain crazy. You got less than 20 seconds. Less than 20 seconds, Southaven. Lock in those scores. Let us know what you thought of that run. Crown our winner.
Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. You see Montana Robbins pull off a crazy popper, then take it up and over the pod, almost looking like he's going for a combo there in the two-wheel skills competition. He knew he had to pull out the really cool tricks for you Monster Jam fans, and we've got your scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is a 5.704. Right now, that's good enough for 7th place. Last but not least, let's see those Toro horns make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
That will do it. Scoring is open. Risk and reward battling the track and the conditions. But let's make some noise for Fernando Martinez and Toro Loco. Rolled over, but still made enough of the attempts to get a score. So lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Fernando Martinez coming to the two-wheel skills competition, and he did not come to mess around. This bull is gunning for those 8 points. He knew he had to pull out the smoke, the tricks, the maneuvers, and those crazy combos. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action, just in case you missed it. Fernando Martinez looks like he's having a blast during this two-wheel run, and he's hoping you did too. That should be reflected within your scores, but it all comes down to this final moment for us to determine the winner of the two-wheel skills competition. It's revealed the score for Fernando Martinez is a 7.520, which means your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train takes another 8 points here in this event. This marks two-wheel skills win number 3 for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. His competitive spirit is just getting started. No one stands in the way of this driver, and he is on his way for a potential clean sweep here in the Landers Center. We're gonna get to hear from the winner himself, but one more time, give it up for Crazy Train.
Once again, not on the pod, but still in the winner's position. Two-wheel skills, man. You figured out this pod. You hit some awesome combos. Talk to us about it. 2 wins, 2 competitions.
I tell you what, it's feeling great. Little bit of skill, little bit of luck. What can I say? Crazy Train, number 1 for skills again. I tell you what, the competition we got here, it's next to nothing. These guys back here, they're just having an off day. I'm on top tonight, but you know what? Last night, I was all the way on the bottom. So I give these guys a lot of credit. They're really driving their trucks hard to keep up with the crazy train tonight.
Must be tough for El Toro Loco. We've got one more competition. One last competition to end this event, end the day. You've already taken 2 wins. How you feeling? You still got anything left for freestyle on this gigantic pod?
Well, you know what, Carlos? We got this track figured out. I think the crazy train's ready to go. We got freestyle. We're about to get wild and crazy. So let me hear you!
Make some noise for Triton Robbins' Crazy Train.
Monster Jam fans, I've got breaking important news for everyone here in Southaven, Mississippi. With the points earned in that competition here in the 2-wheel skills, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity has clinched the 2025 Arena Central Seasons Points Championship. John Zimmer Jr. makes Monster Jam history. He has clinched this series, and we will see him hold that series championship trophy at the end of our Monster Jam event. Southaven, I cannot imagine a more high-stakes moment than this right here. You've all witnessed and been a part of Monster Jam history. And man, oh man, after a moment like that, I think we could use a little break. It's time for Monster Jam Halftime, brought to you by Mid-South Ford Dealers. We want to use this time to encourage you to get up, stretch your legs, go get a drink, maybe some snacks out on the concourse, and definitely check out our Monster Jam merchandise that we've got available to you as well. But at the end of halftime, you're going to want to make your way back to your seats, because not only will Carlos be giving us the Northern Tool Pit Report, he also is going to be giving us any breaking news on the trucks that happens. But that's not all. We've got the superstars of freestyle motocross ready to battle it out in the best trick competition. And of course, more Monster Jam action after halftime.
All right, Monster Jam fans. Are you guys enjoying the FMX portion of our event? That was all right, but I know what'll get you guys even more excited is the best trick competition. Here's the way that it's gonna work. You guys have been using judgeszone.com during the first half of our event. Go ahead and pull your phones back out, judgeszone.com, type in the code STH. Here's the way it's gonna work. They're gonna fly across the pod, 1 attempt each to impress all of you guys. Once they hit that ramp, lock in those scores. You will have 20 seconds to crown our winner. Riders, you guys ready? Southaven, you guys ready? Well, make some noise for the best trick competition.
Southaven, it's time to give a big warm welcome to our very first rider. Make some noise for Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding for 19 years, but he's been a part of our Monster Jam family for 4. And today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ250.
That will do it. Scoring is open. Put your hands together for Nick Desmond. Judgeszone.com. Watch that replay. Lock in that score.
Nick Desmond has that tough job of going first in the best trick competition, but clearly it doesn't have any effect on him. He's able to come out, pull out the crazy best trick for the first one, and you guys have that tough job of being the judges. So lock in your scores, because this will set the bar for the other 3 riders. Let's go ahead and take a look at your scores. The score for Nick Desmond is... it's a 7.733, a solid score, and that is your score to beat. Up next, make some noise for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is from Orlando, Florida, and he's an international stunt rider. He's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life and Avengers Endgame. You might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. He's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450.
Landed cleanly. Make some noise for that backflip from TJ Tiffany. JudgesZone.com, will that be enough to take down Nick Desmond? Only you can decide at JudgesZone.com.
TJ Tiffany wants to take home that title, and with that best trick, I think he's got a good chance. He pulls off a textbook perfect backflip, and we have your scores locked in. Nick Desmond currently with the score to beat, a score of a 7.333. The score for TJ Tiffany is... It's a 9.248. That is the score to beat. Up next, I want you to make some noise for Kenny Bartram. Kenny Bartram is from Stillwater, Oklahoma, and they call him Cowboy Kenny. He's a 10 times X Games medalist and a 10-time Gravity Games medalist. Today, he's bringing his best trick to you in the Lander Center on his KTM 450. One more time, Southaven, give it up for Kenny Bartram.
Backflip with one hand on the handlebars. Give it up, Kenny Bartram. Scoring is open, JudgesZone.com. Get those locked in.
Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay just in case you missed it. I mean, it looks like these guys are in slow motion. Another crowd pleaser, a crazy flip here in the best trick competition. And we've got your scores locked in. We got that current score to beat held by TJ Tiffany. It's a score of a 9.248. The score for Kenny Bartram is... It's a solid score, a 9.226. Right now, that's good enough for second place. Last but not least, make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland. He's a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. But you guys got to check him out. Google his name because you're going to find out he performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while in Nitro Games in Salt Lake City.
Another backflip from Greg Duffy. JudgesZone.com, you have a lot to choose from. That's your last competitor. Let us know what you thought. Will that be enough to take down his other competitors?
I mean, Southaven, anytime you hear somebody's been a part of Nitro Games, you know that they are going to absolutely deliver something gnarly. That's exactly what Greg Duffy did today, but it all comes down to your scores right here. We got that current score to beat held by TJ Tiffany. It's a 9.248. The score for Greg Duffy is... It's a 9.421. That means your winner of the best trick competition is Greg Duffy.
Monster Jam fans, that concludes our competition portion, but we are not done. These guys have one more thing for you guys here in Southaven. Here's the way it's gonna work. Our riders are gonna go around this pod, line up, back to back to back to back, and hit you with one of the coolest things you're gonna see all day. This is called an FMX train. Make some noise, Southaven, for the grand finale. Here we go. Insane whip train there. Almost turning the bike completely around on that last one. They want you to make some noise and get loud. Insane shapes, insane height. They've got a message for you guys. This is it. This is the last time you're going to see them. This is the final FMX train. Let them hear it. Turn it up to 11. And there you have it. Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Kenny Bartram, and your winner, Greg Duffy. I'm here with your FMX winner. You had quite the competition. Facing off against several backflips. Can you just talk to us, what kind of mid-air adjustments are going on when you're flying across this Monster Jam pod?
You know, there's a lot going on, a lot going through our heads, but we've done tons of practice. We've been doing this for 20 plus years, and yeah, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears goes into this sport, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that much is true. You guys look like you guys have a lot of fun. You get to travel the world, jump across so many different pods, do so many different competitions. How grateful are you to be able to just travel and see so much of this world?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, we get to, I get to hang out with some of my best friends, get to hang out with some of the best fans in the world. And yeah, you guys keep that noise going. We got Monster Jam Freestyle coming up next.
Make some noise for Greg Duffy. This is the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. And that will do it. Let's hear it for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Scoring is open on that first freestyle run. You know what to do. Lock in those scores.
What a fantastic start to the freestyle competition. Angelina Knock in Megalodon comes in on fire. This shark is not afraid of a little heat. A fantastic run by Angelina Knock, and we've got your scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 7.647. That is your score to beat. Next to hit the track, get those zombie arms ready. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
Get those zombie arms in the air for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Man, that fiberglass body did not stand a chance to those high-flying moves. Lock in those scores, judgeszone.com.
I think something has gotten into John Zimmer in Zombie out here. I think he might be feeling the excitement from his son taking the series win because he's driving with a vengeance out here. He's got speed in this freestyle run. We got a little bit of destruction, and this could be a run that I know you fans love to see. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you scored the run. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's an 8.263. We have a new leader. Next up, make some noise and get those plane arms ready. It's Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. Trouble on the track for Montana Robbins and playing crazy. You can see the time of his freestyle run is paused at 47 seconds. If he is able to refire, he'll be able to fill that remaining time in the freestyle run. A nerve-wracking moment for any competitor as we wait on the edge of our seats. It sounds good. Could he be okay to finish the run? Southaven. I think he's good to go. A tough run for Montana Robbins and playing crazy. We've stopped that clock again at 24 seconds, but I've just gotten word that does conclude his freestyle run. Give it up for him, Montana Robbins in playing it crazy. He's a tough, fierce competitor. I know it's not ideally the way he would like to conduct his freestyle run, but for those seconds of action that we got, we had speed. We had him get some major air. We saw him take advantage of multiple obstacles out on the track, and you can even tell by the way he drives that he has a crazy freestyle run, fighting obviously some gremlins in the truck, but I know that that also takes technical skill. So keep all of these things in mind as you are scoring. We do have your scores locked in. Let's take a look. The score for Montana Robbins in Playing Crazy is, it's a 6.638, a solid score, good enough right now for third place.
Monster Jam fans, solid competition. We're going to take a pause because I found myself a lucky Monster Jam contestant. Can we make some noise for Ellie? That is what I'm talking about, and I'm going to need that same energy because I'm going to need these Monster Jam fans to help you out, Ellie. Pay attention to the video screen. We got our St. Jude Children's Research Hospital helmet shuffle. All right. In the center of the screen, you're going to see a trophy and helmets drop down. You've got to make sure you pay attention because wherever that trophy lands, if you get it right, you walk away with a prize. Lander Center, you still got it? You following along? Just kidding! I'm going to need you guys. I think I lost it. I'm not 100% sure. Jumping around, spinning around. I'm lost. All right, what are we thinking? Okay, Monster Jam fans, I need your help. Number 1? Number 2? What about number 3? It's all kind of even. I'm not sure. Ellie, do you have a guess? Yeah? All right, 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. The guess is 2. Let's find out. It's not under number 3. It's not under number 1. That is what I am talking about. You picked the right helmet. You beat the challenge, so you're going to walk away with your very own Monster Jam plushie. Let's get back to the action.
Southaven, you hear those bells? Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Scoring is open. Give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Get your scores in right now. Those ribbon boards are turned red. Lock in your scores for Matt Cody. What a phenomenal run, and I know that that is exactly what Matt Cody and all of these Gravedigger fans needed. He's ready to take a nap after that one, and I would be too, but we're also ready to reveal your scores. We've got them locked in, so let's check it out. We've got that current score to beat right now, held by John Zimmer in Zombie. It's an 8.263. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a 9.851. Southaven, not only is that the score to beat, but it's an all-time season high for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Just in case you missed the action, check it out on the Superglue Glued to the Action replay. He looks like he is in slow motion, even as we watch that 1,500 horsepower Monster Jam truck fly into the air. The control, the skill, the precision, it all comes down to freestyle, and Matt Cody proves why he belongs on top. Our next competitor is hoping to do a little something about that new score. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
And that's what we call a crazy bull freestyle. Give it up, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. JudgesZone.com, feeling it, no hood, doesn't matter, high flying air, and some two-wheel skills. Lock your scores in, JudgesZone.com.
Look, I've been saying it all weekend. Fernando hits freestyle and gets absolutely ferocious out on that track. He is an aggressive driver, determined to push it to that ragged edge. So let's see exactly what you thought that freestyle run earned. We got the scores locked in. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is, it's a great score. It's an 8.399. Right now, that's good enough for second place. Next up, she's got the sparkle and the speed. Give it up for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Put your hands together for Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Big air on that one. Show your love at judgeszone.com.
We say Jamie Sullivan knows it's time to party when she comes out for the freestyle competition, and nothing says it better than kicking off her run with confetti everywhere. But then that's not all. She backs it up with skill and speed. This girl is showing she's a force to be reckoned with here in the freestyle competition. She's taken 2 freestyle wins so far here in Southaven, and we've got your scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is, it's an 8.416, a fantastic score that lands her currently in second place. Up next, right here, you witnessed Monster Jam history. He's your champion of the series. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. The clock is paused at 24 seconds at the edge of our seats. We're gonna see, can he refire? It sounds good, he's off.
Make some noise! John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity! JudgesZone.com, let us know what you thought of that run. Absolutely amazing. JudgesZone.com.
The energy here in Lander Center. Southaven, you just witnessed the freestyle run of your Arena Championship Series Central champion. It is your opportunity right now to play a part in Monster Jam history. We've got your scores locked in. Let's see what you guys thought of that run. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... It is a great score at that, Southaven, a 9.313. That is good enough for second place right now for Terminal Velocity. Last but not least, this train is ready to veer off the tracks. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. We see those conductor arms in the air all across the arena. He loves it, he can see it, but show your love at JudgesZone.com.
Apparently, this intense competitive drive is contagious, and it has found its way to Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. What a fun freestyle run to watch. We see him pull off one of the hardest moves here in Monster Jam, flying across the pod up on 2 VKT tires, and we've got your scores locked in. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is a solid score. It's a 7.942, which means your winner of the freestyle competition is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody with an all-time high score has added 8 points to his overall score, but was it enough? Your overall event champion tonight earned 8 points in both the JCB Racing competition and the two-wheel skills competition. He earned 3 points in freestyle with a total of 19 points. Your overall event champion is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. For the second time today and for the 6th time this season, Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train takes home that overall event championship.
2 out of the 3 competitions, knocking everybody out of the park. 2 wins in a row. I think this belongs to you. How you feeling?
Feeling great, that's for sure. You know what, that Crazy Train has been through hell and back today. Beat me up, the front shocks are bottoming out like crazy, but I was laying it all on the line for you fans, trying some new two-wheel moves of freestyle, loving it all, so let me hear you guys.
You guys worked so hard to get your trucks back into the shape that it needs to be to perform. What was it like trying to get it all back together, making sure that you could at least do something during freestyle and knock it out of the park and walk away with that trophy?
You know what, Carlos, it's a lot of hard work, starting with running up and down the roads day in and day out, during the week keeping these trucks in tip-top shape, fixing them up, during the show, running them into the ground and fixing them and making sure they're ready for the next event. But I tell you what, Robbins Brothers, we're here to stay, and we got something a little special, I think, that we got planned here for the Send It Motorsports. Same guys, same competition, we're ready to go.
Love to hear it, but make some noise. Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
Southaven, now that all of today's points have been added to each driver's season total, it is time to crown the Arena Championship Series Central Season Points Champion, who receives an automatic bid to Monster Jam World Finals 24 coming up July 4th weekend in Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, Utah. Fans, let's take a look at the video board. He came in as the underdog, and he leaves a legend. Monster Jam fans, you remember this moment because for the first time in Monster Jam history, an independent driver has taken the entire series. John Zimmer Jr. did not just compete, he's conquered. This is what a legacy looks like.
What a day for John Zimmer Jr. What a day for independent Monster Jam drivers. What a day for Send It Motorsports. What is going through your mind right now?
I got no words, man. It is truly a dream come true. I gotta thank my dad. I gotta thank Don and Carol Ann back in Michigan, back home supporting us, letting me come rip this truck up for you fans and chase my dream. Only thing I've ever wanted once I started doing this was to come out on top and prove that the independent drivers belong here and we can rip it up just with anybody else. And that's what we did just here tonight.
You put in so much hard work. Even today in the event that you clinched, you guys were back there fixing a transmission. Does this make it worth it?
It makes it all worth it. CP3 and Matt Cody and I were back there changing my transmission. We had no idea that I had clenched it. We were thrashing to make it back because that's the only thing on my mind when I come out here and drive this truck is to leave you fans satisfied. I didn't know. I'm so pumped. They told us that we clenched it right before I went for freestyle. Made it all worth it. Came out here, threw it down. Crazy save right here on the pod. Amazing stuff here this season. I'm so happy. I got no more words for it.
An incredible season. You know what? We're going to throw it up on the video board. Let's find out how you got here. John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Johnny, come over this way. I want you to bring you around. You've got a lot of friends and family here supporting you, and we've got so many more back home. Check out the video screen.
Hey, John, I just want to say congrats on winning the tour. We'll see you in Salt Lake, but good luck.
Hey Johnny, sorry we couldn't be there to celebrate with you, but congratulations on making Monster Jam history.
We're all really proud of you, buddy.
Congratulations, Jonathan, on your championship win.
Great job, Joe.
Hey, Johnny, congrats on winning the championship. So proud of you. Always knew you could do it. Wish I could be there to help you celebrate. Can't wait to see what you do at World Finals.
Hey Johnny, just wanted to say congratulations on your tour. Super proud of you, and nobody deserves this more than you.
Johnny, 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 Johnny!
Southaven, this wasn't just a win for John Zimmer Jr., but it's a win for every underdog who ever was told they couldn't. He has fought his way to this championship, and it is so well deserved. It's more than just a championship, but it is a victory for teamwork, for grit, and for passion. They are an absolute perfect example of that. And all of you Monster Jam fans who are you're watching on YouTube, or if you're right here with us in the Landers Center, you have been a part of Monster Jam history. We want to thank you so much for coming to our Monster Jam event, and we highly encourage you, check out our Monster Jam merchandise stands on your way out. It's a perfect way to take home a piece of Monster Jam with you here today. And make sure you head to monsterjam.com and get your tickets to Monster Jam World Finals, where you'll definitely be seeing John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. On behalf of my entire team, on behalf of my co-host, Carlos Sparks, my name is Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.